Mike, DJ AXCESS here at the FNEM Hotel here in Lake Chautauqua. This is my second time here and my third time at Lake Chautauqua. So I don't know how I keep getting booked out here, but I love it. Wait till you see the view. Hopefully my editor will show you some B-roll right now. As some of you know, I was in Boston yesterday. We drove all the way out there, 12 hours, spent the night, and then drove 6 hours today because we were picking up this. This is a 49-inch video booth, and we're gonna try it out today. It's 2 o'clock now, and the party doesn't start till 6, so we're here with a lot of time. But to make the story a little bit more dramatic, I think I'm gonna tear this thing apart and customize it the way I want. Seth from Lost Art DJs is the person who I bought this from, so big shout out Seth. I'm gonna be testing this booth in the interim to see what I'm gonna do for my own custom booth later in the year. I didn't want to wait, I wanted to test it out, see what things felt like, so Seth came through, so big shout out Seth, Lost Art DJs. Now, Seth has this thing set up and kitted really nicely, but there's some changes I want to make, and we got 4 hours, so I think we're gonna get to work. All right, so we got the rack ears mounted to the CQ12, and now we're gonna try and find a place for it. So I just removed this drawer, and now we're gonna put the mixer in place. Might have to move some other stuff around, but just move the drawer. So this part isn't really necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway since I have a bunch of time. I'm gonna move this part up because this is gonna feed into my mixer, and all the plugs on the mixer are on the top, so I want this to be on top. It's gonna create a little bit more distance for this, but I think it'll be okay. So I got the wrong screws, so I have to use the screws from the drawer to get the mixer in. So it's in there. Now we're gonna run it power and start getting all the connections ready. We got the mixer in here, and now we're connecting the mics. Then we'll do the decks, and then if we have time, we'll connect some of our other things like my iPhone and maybe an instrument, even though I'm not working with the musician today. We got the mixer plugged in and hooked up, so now we're gonna get the speakers ready and give it a sound test, and then we'll work on the video. And we already did mics, so we're getting close to the end here. All right, so we got it all hooked up and ready to go. I'm gonna go change and clean up, and we'll start the party. All right, guys, I'm really trying to get better at this behind the scenes stuff, but I always forget to take out my camera during the little parts. So I'm gonna give you a big overview, and then anything I did remember to film, I'll put in the video. So I started off on Tuesday, going to Cincinnati to go see Toad from Toad Productions. He sells the video booth. I checked out his 43, which I think is the one I'm going to get. It's going to be a little bit custom to what I want, but not too much. And in the meantime, that's not gonna get here till August. So in the meantime, I went to Boston to go see Seth at Lost Art DJs, and he had a 49-inch Toad video booth for sale. Boston's 12 hours away, so I kind of made it a Wednesday trip. I drove all day, went and picked up the booth, drove 3 more hours because I have a wedding today. We're here in Lake Chautauqua, New York at the beautiful FNEM Hotel on Lake Chautauqua in New York. So 12 hours to Boston, then 3 additional hours, and then 6 additional hours this morning. I set up the DJ booth the way I wanted, and I'm about to rock this wedding. I'll stay here. Tomorrow I'll drive back to Columbus. I play for the first time at Mandrake. This is a spot where I'm gonna be playing a ton of house music, so I'm so excited for that, just to really flex my house skills. I haven't played like a full house set in front of an audience in a very long time, so I'm very looking forward to that. I'll get done around 2:30, 3 o'clock, head home, basically just take a nap, and then we have the Pride Parade on Saturday. If you know anything about me, I get super excited about the Pride Parade. I'm working with a great company. I'll be in the parade, and then I will actually be at Goodnight John Boy afterwards. So, you know, Pride and disco, match made in heaven. So, and then Sunday, I think I'm just gonna sleep the entire day. We'll see. I'll probably end up working on music or content or something like that. But I love this DJing stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the ride, and I'll try and show you some more behind the scenes about what's a crazy weekend. I mean, 12, 18, you know, maybe 24 hours of driving total just so I could go pick up a video booth that I'm not even keeping, which, by the way, if you're looking for a video booth, 49 inches, you know, I'll be selling that in about a few months. So yeah, DJ AXCESS is what we do, baby.